You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Juan Fernandez. Here's a look at your top stories. A man's race to rescue his belongings during a house fire may have cost him his life. KCAL News reporter Rachel Kim is working on that story.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Kim in Mission Hills today at the site of an early morning deadly house fire. LA City Fire authorities tell us the fire broke out around 3 a.m. inside this home that split into a duplex. 2 women lived on one side, 2 men lived in the other. All 4 got out safely initially, but later, one of the men, now identified by family as 60-year-old David Vidal, went back inside to retrieve some belongings. Now sadly, he didn't make it back out. We spoke with Mr. Vidal's heartbroken brother and niece. They shared his story and told us about their loss. We'll also tell you about what firefighters learned about this house. We'll have the entire story coming up later today on KCAL News at 4 p.m.
All right, Rachel, thank you. And this just into our newsroom. A federal grand jury has indicted 7 people accused in a drug trafficking ring in the San Fernando Valley. Federal and local agents arrested 4 of the 7 today as part of a 3-year investigation. They seized more than 16 firearms, dozens of pounds of meth, cocaine, and fentanyl, and more than $300,000. The suspects were all charged with conspiracy to distribute and possess with the intent to distribute controlled substances. Police are still searching for one more person in this case. All right, take a look at this drone video. It's showing here the aftermath of those devastating floods earlier this week in San Diego. This is along Beta Street in the city's Mountain View neighborhood. Historic rainfall on Monday led to more than 100 people trapped and widespread rescues. Well, turning now to your weather today, a live look at downtown LA. A gloomy and gray day this afternoon, but we are tracking a big warm up on the way. And KCAL News meteorologist Olga Ospina has more now in your next weather forecast. Olga.
Hi, Juan. Yes, I am tracking temperatures in the 80s as we head into later in the week. First, we just have to get through some cool conditions and some cloud cover, even a little bit of drizzle. We've had mostly those impacts, of course, north of us. So parts of the Central Coast seeing some wet weather and a lot of that offshore. We even had some lightning strikes offshore as well. But as we take a closer look at our immediate area, a few light showers across some of our mountain areas through the San Bernardino County area as we head into later this afternoon and this evening. Other than that, though, most of us continuing with the dry conditions, but some cloud cover that will still continue with us for the early part of your Thursday. We'll get better clearing by the afternoon tomorrow than what we saw today. And then as we head into Friday, even better clearing and plenty of sunshine as we head into the weekend, as well as much warmer temperatures, too. So there's a live look outside Santa Monica. Those gray skies numbers are down from yesterday because of that system to our north. As we head into tomorrow, we'll bump it up a few degrees, but especially by Friday and the weekend, we're talking upper 70s and even some low 80s for some areas. This afternoon, though, take a look at temperatures well below average. Upper 50s in Pasadena. We have 55 in Claremont, low 60s in Simi Valley as well as San Bernardino, upper 50s in Hemet. But the heat returns. Take a look at what is expected for Woodland Hills this weekend. 79 degrees on Saturday. And yes, some 80s for January as we head into Sunday. That is going to be the warmest day as we head into the next several. So here's the setup. There's that rain that's impacted Northern California into the Central Coast. That's breaking apart as it reaches us. So not expecting much in terms of rain. But yes, the cloud cover that we've experienced will continue with that throughout the day. As we head into the late part of the week, you can see this ridge of high pressure building in. The peak of the heat is going to be on Sunday. But even as we head into early next week, that high is still going to be with us, and that's still going to bring us those well above average temperatures. So for tomorrow, again, we'll bump it up just a few degrees, but especially by the weekend, temperatures really ramping up for the valleys. 68 degrees on Thursday, turning into low 70s by Friday. And then numbers in the upper 70s and low 80s from Saturday all the way into Tuesday before a big pattern change as we head towards the middle of the week by Wednesday, looking at a chance for showers and temperatures dropping. And look at the beaches. This is going to be a good beach weekend with numbers in the upper 70s for Saturday into Sunday. Back to you.
In Alameda County, a daring rescue after a woman became stranded standing on top of her car for nearly 15 hours. The woman was trying to cross a bridge when her car was swept away and then flipped over by the fast-moving water. The woman crawled to the top of her car but did not have a cell phone at the time. After a camper found her, they called for help, but Alameda County firemen said they could not reach her and called in for more support.
She is unreachable by foot, but she is safe and coherent. We will need some sort of rope or water rescue or a large vehicle to reach her.
The rescued woman had symptoms of hypothermia, but otherwise she was okay. As you see here, she was able to communicate with first responders while they got her ready to take her to the hospital. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Juan Fernandez, and we'll be back live right here at 4 on CBS News Los Angeles.